talking to the person who was frustrated to the point that you said, throw the year. The devil is a liar, because what's coming for you, it's gonna be. Bonuses.
All right, we are live. We are live. What's up, everybody? I see everybody jumping on right now on Facebook, YouTube. We got IG tuning in today. What's up, IG? Let me know where you're calling in from. Let me know your name. If you're jumping on Facebook, guys, or YouTube, make sure that you check the little box that says you actually allow the broadcast to see your name, okay? Let me make sure some other things are tidied up here before we get started. Make sure you guys can hear me okay. I think you're hearing me just fine. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you guys for jumping on. Welcome to TLC Conversations. We're going to give everybody a few minutes to jump on. And I promise you, I won't take up a ton of your time tonight. But here's what I want you to do. I would love for you to go out and share this out first and foremost, okay? Get somebody on here that needs to hear some amazing information. The second thing I would love for you to do, if this is your very first time, your second time, maybe your third time jumping on a broadcast just like this and hearing this information, I would love for you guys to go and grab a notepad. Just a simple notepad will be fine. And that way you guys can take some copious notes and you'll be able to look back and reflect on what you just heard. All right, so share this out, guys. Sharing is absolutely caring. So let's go ahead and get this shared out. Think about that person right now. And pull onto this broadcast, right? So tell them, you know what? There's a gentleman by the name of Nathan McCrayon, and he's a global director with this company called TLC, guys, and he's going to tell you guys all about it, all right? So make sure you get them on this broadcast. We're going to give about another 60 seconds, and we're going to get started, give you guys a chance to actually share this out. YouTube, wherever you guys are, YouTube. I know we got some YouTubers on here. We got some IGers on here. We got some Facebookers on here as well. So just make sure whatever platform you're on, guys, you know, drag somebody on there with you because you're going to want them to hear this information. All right. What am I going to talk about today? I'm going to talk about an amazing company, guys. I'll tell you all about it. I'm going to talk about a few products, not all of them, but I'm going to talk about a few just to give you guys the gist of what we have. And I'm going to also talk about an amazing compensation plan. And I want you guys to be able to write down all of this information so that you have everything you need, guys, to pull yourself out of that hole, okay? I don't know what it is, but I believe that right now that somebody needs to hear about what I'm going to say. So think about that person and get them on the broadcast, guys. So let's go ahead and get started, man. You know, I want to take up any more time because I know some of you jumped on here and you know, this is your first time hearing this. Some of you jumped on and you've heard it a couple of times already. And maybe you haven't made a decision yet. Maybe you're just a customer and, you know, maybe you're looking at this thing saying, you know what, I love the products, but I don't know much about the actual life changer aspect of it. I don't know much about the compensation plan aspect of it, but I'm going to most certainly help you guys with all of that tonight. And I'm going to do it in a very, very simple fashion so that everybody can follow along and everybody understands exactly what's being said. You know, I see all you guys out there saying hello. Don't be afraid to say hello to me. I see you out there, Miss Jimmy James. Hello to you. I see Miss Pam McCray out there. What's going on, dear? Miss Tiffany Reynolds, what's going on? I see you out there. Miss Bless Simmons, I see you, Tawana. What's happening? So it's great to have you guys out there. Thank you for saying hello today. So let's jump right into this thing because I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I do have something very, very exciting to tell you guys. What's going on, Danielle Johnson? Good to see you as well. Thanks for saying hello. So again, guys, my name is Nathan McCray. I'm a global director here with Total Life Changes. You're going to hear me refer to this as TLC for short. And you're also going to hear me refer to this company as to the individuals that are part of this company as life changers, because that's exactly what we are, right? So, guys, about a little bit about me. About almost 6 years ago, my wife and I were in a very, very difficult spot, much like some of you are on this call right now, right? You're in a very difficult spot. A lot of things are happening in the world, and you don't quite know how you're going to, continue moving forward. Some of you still have your jobs. Some of you lost your jobs. Some of you are laid off, waiting for things to happen, waiting for things to get back to normal, right? Similar to what my situation was almost 6 years ago, guys, I was, rolling through my industry, doing great, feeling fine, thinking that I was on the top of the world, like I could not lose my job. That's just how secure I felt, right? Some of you feel that way right now, and knock on wood, I don't want anybody, as of today or tomorrow, anytime in the near future, to lose your job, right? But here's what I will say. I didn't have that luxury. Almost 6 years ago, I lost my job. I was an engineer. They told me they no longer needed me, and I'm not going to go into a long, drawn out, elaborate thing as to why, because when you get laid off, fired, furloughed, whatever you want to call it, guys, it hurts. And the first thing you start doing is you actually start looking for another job, because that's how we were programmed. That's what we were told to do. So that's what I was doing, guys, looking for another job, constantly trying to figure out how I'm going to make the ends meet and feed my family, guys. It wasn't a lot of money that I had humbled myself down to need, but guess what? When you get to that point, when you don't have, it's very, very easy to be humble, with the number, with the figure that you want. So there's some people on here right now, and I want to be able to help you guys not only meet your financial goals, but also meet your physical goals as well. Because at that very moment, I didn't know that, through the all of the strain that was on my body and what was going through my mind, I didn't know that I was picking up weight around my midsection. I had no clue. I didn't know, that my head was getting a little big, fluffy, and as a slim guy, guys, I was still gaining weight around my midsection, and I didn't notice it until I really looked in the mirror one day, and I had been looking for a job, and I started to look in the mirror. My wife, Miss Pam McCray, came up to me and she said, I got this little pack of tea, and I'm gonna actually start drinking this tea. I'm gonna show you that tea here in a moment. I'm gonna actually start drinking this tea, and I'm gonna start losing weight. Now, guys, you can imagine me being an engineer, guys, being able to, command engineers, around the world, building networks all over the place. And the last thing I really wanted to hear was that my wife was going to drink some tea and lose some weight, and she was going to make some money. I didn't really want to hear that. So I went back to what I knew and I was accustomed to, the comfort zone. I started to look for a job. And the more I looked for a job, the less responses I got, and the lower the responses were. And I started to see all of this as a sign, right? And I'm like, God, what are you trying to tell me? I didn't really know. All I knew was what I knew to do. But in tandem to that, all I saw my wife doing was drinking this tea. I'm gonna show you in a moment. She was drinking this tea and she was dropping the weight around her midsection. And I'm wondering, how are you doing that? And she said, I'm actually detoxing. So I'm using this very, very gentle tea right here. We'll get more into it in a moment. And she said, I'm using it and I'm able to detox by having regular bowel movements, and I'm doing it twice a day. And I said, wow, that's amazing, because I see your stomach going down. At that moment, I didn't really know a whole bunch about Total Life Changes. I didn't know a whole bunch about TLC. I didn't know what their products really were, but it wasn't until, she started introduced me to what TLC really was. TLC is this, it's a very humble company that started, in our CEO and founder, Mr. Jack Fallon's basement, ladies and gentlemen, much like a lot of other Fortune 500 companies. And if you know that statement, you know that we're headed to $1 billion company, right? So security is there, but he started the company in the basement with just one product, and I'm going to show you that product here in a moment. And guys, guess what? You have to think about things that were small, guys, and you have to build them from the ground up. And as he started to do that, he incorporated some other people that had the same vision that he did, and the company, left out of the basement that was based in Ira, Michigan, from a little basement with then a lot of little people in the basement shipping out this tea, right? This tea, guys, I'm like, okay, they started there. They started there, and now to look at where the company is now, guys, is amazing, right? So our CEO and founder, Mr. Jack Fallon, had a vision. He said, if I can just use this product, and it's not even this product, if I can just use this myself and introduce it to the world and give the world a better quality of life, I would have achieved my goal. And that's exactly what he did. He took this one product, I'm gonna tell you about it in a moment, and he started in South America. Over 20 years ago, the product was amazing, but the company didn't really get traction until it hit North America. Guys, is when it really started to ramp up, because guess what? Here in the US, we are deemed the most unhealthy nation in the world. I hate to break the news to you, but we are. So there's some international people on here right now, that your lifestyle is better than ours here in the US, and that's just facts, right? Because we eat a lot of food. Right? We drink a lot of stuff that we shouldn't drink in excess. Everything is in excess here in the US. And if you don't believe me, go to a restaurant and watch what happens. They're going to give you this big plate of food and you almost feel obligated to eat it. And guess what? 9 times out of 10, we either eat it all there or we take it home with us to eat it a little later. But nonetheless, guys, Mr. Fallon knew that if I can just create this one product and get it into the veins of people, I can help them create a better quality of life. And it's a great product, right? So now, guys, the company is shipping to over 150 countries now, right? And guys, how did that happen? That happened through demand. And that happened through being able to supply the demand. So you're saying, what are these amazing products that Total Life Change, the CEO, Mr. Jack Fallon, the COO, Mr. John Licari, all of the other staff that are there, what did they create? What did they conglomerate together to create? And guys, the answer to that is, one massive health and wellness company with one goal: to give you a better quality of life with some amazing core values, right? So what are those products? Those products, ladies and gentlemen, of course, I want to start with this one because I think it's important. It's the same tea that I talked to you guys about a minute ago that my very wife used to actually start to slim her stomach, right? She started to get the bad stuff out, right? And as the bad stuff started to go out, I noticed that her midsection started to get smaller. So I said, hey, give me some of that. And I noticed more and more of this tea started to come into the house. And as that happened, ladies and gentlemen, I realized that there's an income opportunity attached to this little pack of tea. I hope you guys are writing this information down with that notepad I asked you to get early, because you want to reflect on this, right? So I noticed that there was an income opportunity attached to it. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm saying, you know what? I'm looking in the mirror myself and I'm noticing that I have these little love handles that are going on over here. It ain't sexy for a slim guy to have love handles. So my first thing was to get rid of those. So I started drinking the tea myself and started to realize, man, I'm living a better quality of life just by getting the bad stuff out. Now, what is the ISO tea? Ladies and gentlemen, the ISO tea is an all-natural detox tea. I'm not going to tell you everything that's in it. It's like 9 herbs, right? Blessed, thistle, holy, all these herbs in it. Guys, 9 all-natural things. You don't care what's in it anyway, because you don't ask when you go to McDonald's and get what's in that drive-thru. You don't ask everything that's in that, right? But just remember, all herbal, all natural. The ingredients are on the back, guys, and the directions are on the back. So you can make it very simple, guys. You boil some water, you get it to a boil, you rip the pack, drop the tea bags in, okay, and you put the top on and you remove it from the water, and you allow it to steep for 4 to 8 hours, right? And that's it. And this one little package creates a week supply of tea. So if I stop there, ladies and gentlemen, it will be amazing, right? You will say, man, this tea is amazing. And I'm really ready now to actually get a better quality of life and get my system cleaned out. But I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to go a little further. I want to introduce you guys to the product that Mr. Fallon created in his basement. Now, this product is world renowned for helping people with the world age problem of taking multivitamins and not getting everything out of them. He created this one little product called NutriBurst. This is what he started with in his basement. For those of you, I want to make sure you guys see this, okay? This is the new bottle, right? He created this product and it has 72 minerals, 19 amino acids, guys, all of the fruits and vegetables your body needs, and just a tablespoon a day to get through your day, right? So your body is constantly looking for the vitamins and the nutrients that it needs. And in order to do that, it has to keep that switch on that says eat, eat, eat. And until it gets it, that switch stays pegged, right? But this starts that switch to being turned off, because now your body is actually getting what it needs. And not only that, you're getting out the things that are inside of you, the harmful parasites, the toxins that are in your body through natural bowel movements, right? So the NutriBurst puts the good stuff back in, ladies and gentlemen. So I absolutely love the fact that we have that 1-2 punch. And when you're thinking about liquid multivitamins, anything liquid, ladies and gentlemen, goes into your body and is absorbed by your body on a cellular level, right? Much, much quicker than the pill form. Now, in a pill form, by the time it gets down into your system, into your stomach, and it decides to try to decipher it out to where it needs to go, you've lost most of the nutrients, contrary to what anybody has been telling you about, about pill forms. I don't care, gummy bears, pill form, doesn't matter. Guys, you're not getting everything that you want to get. So we're talking about a 98% absorption rate to get your body what it needs. Now, how important is that in the season that we're in right now? Right? We definitely need to give our bodies what they need every single day, right? So I just outlined 2 products for you. Now I want to show you guys a third product that we have. And the third product, it just goes along so great with the other 2, simply because we talk about dropping weight through cleaning out your digestive system, right? It's just a natural derivative of cleaning yourself out. It puts your body in that fat burning mode. Now, when we start talking about fat burning modes, guys, I want to introduce you to the NRG. Now, the NRG is amazing because it actually gives your body the ability to burn more calories, 300 to 600 more calories, in fact, right? 300 to 600 more calories. And you're able to put your body in that fat burning mode. Now, what is the main function of NRG? If you say energy, if you say it quick, it's energy, right? NRG. So NRG stands for energy. And what happens is once you take this, you're going to get that all natural, right? All natural uptake in energy. In about 15 minutes, you're going to notice that, wow, I'm feeling good. It wasn't that quick up with all of the harmful things that you get in a grocery store or the convenience store, right? When you just need a quick high, right? This is going to give you that natural uptake. And as you get the natural uptake, you're going to notice, as it starts to wear off, toward the end of the day, guys, you're going to notice that you're going to start coming down naturally as well. So you don't get that sugary crash that you would normally get, right? Take 1, 300 calories additional that it burns. 2 gives you 600 calories that it burns. Now, here's the caveat to this. I love this because it has an ingredient in it called 5-HTP. 5-HTP is amazing because we call it the focus factor, or better known as the happy pill. For some reason, when you take this NRG, it makes you happy automatically. I don't know how it works. All I know is that it works. You're going to be walking around smiling, and you're going to be wondering, why am I smiling so doggone much? And people are going to be around you like, oh my gosh. And guys, here's the thing about TLC. Here's the thing about our products. I don't have to overinflate anything, right? What we have, it absolutely works. It sells. I don't have to convince you of that. Go on. That's why I ask you guys to grab your paper, write it down. I challenge you to Google these products, ladies and gentlemen, and you're going to be very, very pleasantly surprised at what you see, right? So here's what I want to do. I want to also talk a little bit about a few products that we have We also have a coffee line, guys. If you're ready to drink a slimming coffee, guys, you can drink a slimming coffee just twice a day, maybe once a day, and start to slim your waist as well, right? Has the Ganoderma in it, guys. Has orange peel in it as well, so that puts your body in that thermogenic, burning fat mode as well. So we also have the very same the very same brew tea that I told you about brewing it in the pot. We have that in an instant format, right? So it comes in these little individual packages, just like this, okay? Individual packages, so you can rip it and put it in a bottle, just like I have right here. This is what I did. I can take this, run out of the house, grab a few of these, run out of the house with it, put it in a bottle, shake it up, and I got my detox on the go. Here's what I love about this guy right here, right? This guy has a soluble fiber in it. And the soluble fiber, guys, if you read up on fiber, is going to tell you that your body needs it to help get the sludge out of your body. What does fiber do? Fiber, just think about a screeching cat on the wall. It locks itself on the sides of the walls of your digestive tract, and it starts to pull everything down without the pain, okay? Just think of a declawed cat, if you would. It grabs everything and pulls it down so that everything gets out, and it gives you a fuller bowel movement so that you can expel more. So now, guys, I know that sounds a little graphic, but it's absolutely amazing when you think about how it works, right? So, guys, also we tapped into another industry. Just like the coffee industry, it's a multi-trillion-dollar industry. So we decided to tap into the CBD industry. The very same product I just showed you in the instant format, guys, we have it here with CBD in it to balance out your cannabinoid system, help you with your state of homeostasis, and just basically help you with your overall demeanor, right, as it goes. Because we know, you know as well as I do, when you get really hyped up, your organs kind of cinch up, and that's not what you want, right? So the CBD is going to actually help you with that. So all we did was we took the instant tea and we married it with a raspberry flavor. Actually, this is a lemon flavor, but we do have the raspberry flavor. If I can grab it here, the raspberry flavor is amazing. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about these two products, okay? The raspberry tea, this one, it's a little backwards on camera. The raspberry tea, ladies and gentlemen, has absolutely no THC in it, right? Now, if you know, like I know, the THC is some of the things that kind of keep people away from the CBD industry, right? But this one has no CBD in it, zero, all hemp. So it uses the entire hemp plant, right? This one has 0.01% THC in it, which is below the legal limit that's going to come up on any drug screen. So we've got both covered for those of you that may be a little afraid, right? Those of you that may be a lot afraid, right? So we got both spectrums, and this is the raspberry lemon flavor, raspberry lemonade flavor. So two amazing things. And guys, we just married the instant tea with that. So very, very awesome format. Well, I want to show you guys a couple of other products that we have. And here's the thing. They go along the same lines as what I just said about the tea, right? They're giving you that balance in your life. They're calming you down. They're giving you that state of homeostasis. Most of us don't even know that we have a cannabinoid system in our body that regulates all of that, right? And guys, look it up. When you start getting very, very tense about things that are going on around you, guess what happens? Your organs, your intestines, everything cinches up. And when it starts to cinch up, guys, it's no bueno, no good, right? So you definitely want to take the CBD tea to continue with the CBD in it, guys, to get that state of homeostasis and balance yourself out. Guys, we also have this in the drop form, right? Drop it under your tongue, just one dropper, right? Drop it under your tongue. Let it sit there for 30 seconds. I like to hold mine for 60 as long as I can. And I swallow it. Remember what I said, right? Anything that goes into your body in a liquid format, it is absorbed on a cellular level, right? So guys, we're not chemists, we're not pharmacists, but we know what works. And the one thing that you got to always keep in mind, pill form versus liquid form, right? Guys, that's why we have a lot of liquid form stuff here. Melody has over 2,000 milligrams of pure CBD, okay? Now, you can imagine what happens at night when you take this. All I'm going to tell you is you're going to get the best sleep that you've ever had and set your alarm clock, because that's exactly what your body wants. Your body wants to go into that state of REM sleep, because guess what happens when you're in REM sleep? All of your organs get the opportunity to replenish themselves, Everything gets into repair mode. For those of you that have had long days throughout the day, you work out during the day, guess what your body wants? It wants to go into REM sleep so that it can completely concentrate on growing your muscles, on repairing anything that's wrong in your body. Okay. Speaking of anything that's wrong in your body, I actually want to talk about this product. I would be remiss if I don't. And I'm going to talk about that right after I outline this last one for you guys. If we're putting things in our body, right? Why not put something on the outside of our body? Because guess what? The outside of our body, ladies and gentlemen, is covered by the largest organ that we have on our body, which is our skin. And our skin covers what? Everything. Muscles, it covers your head, it covers everything. So if we have the internal, why not have the topical, guys? The same CBD properties that I talked to you guys about is found in our topical cream called Alleviate. So for those of you that work out, those of you may have joint stiffness, you may have those aching, those nagging knee problems like me, right? You're going to want to get the Alleviate. It has a great smell to it. Doesn't smell like you just, walked out, of the Bengay store, right? It has a great smell to it, and you're going to get the relief that you need, guys, because it's going to penetrate, all right? The Alleviate is absolutely amazing. And we're talking about going in and seeking out the stuff that's bad and repairing it, guys. Chaga. This is a Siberian herb, guys. It's right up there at the top of the herb hierarchy, somewhere up there. And I want you guys to understand what this is. This goes into your body. It's been used in the Asian community for decades, maybe centuries. They've been pulling this stuff out and they're using it. Guess what? It's here. And we can take this every single day. And as we take it, it's going in our bodies. And that chaga is actually going in and helping things get repaired as well. Don't sleep on chaga. It's absolutely amazing, guys. We've got other brand new products coming like CMOS. Look that up. Write that down, guys. Look it up. We've got some new Slim PM coming as well that has L-arginine in it. That's going to help with muscle recovery and repair. Guys, everything just keeps getting greater and greater here, or as we say in this industry, gooder and gooder, right? So if you're asking yourself now, is this company the company for me? I don't have to convince you. All I can tell you is that the company has just been going up and up ever since I've been a part, guys, over the last 5.5 years, right? New products, guys, they actually see things that they bring in, and how can we make it better? And they actually make it better, and they keep giving it to the customers, guys. So we absolutely love it. Us as life changers, we're able to take those products and change lives. So is the company stable? You definitely want to look for that. It's a debt-free company, and the company is stable, right? On the way to being a $1 billion company. Is the opportunity saturated? Absolutely not, right? So now is the time for you to jump in and help yourself make some ends meet. You just may want to get a healthier life. Then you should be a customer, okay? You may want to get a healthier lifestyle, and you may actually want to make some extra money. I'm going to tell you about that here next, right? If you're the first one, you want to buy these products, then the first part of this was for you, right? You don't have to waste any more of your time. You can go ahead and jump off, because the next part isn't for you. The next part are for the people that are looking to make some extra money. If you're getting yourself healthy, then why not show everybody else what you're doing and make some extra money? So I'm talking to all of my people that have an entrepreneurial spirit, right? That really want to say, you know what? I could use an extra $500 a week. I can use an extra $300 a week. I could use an extra $1,000 a month. Whatever it is, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know two things about our products and our compensation plan. Okay, our products work when you take them. It's no miracles. All right. Our compensation plan works when you expose the products to the world and use them yourself. It works. All you have to do is be a product of the product and work our comp plan. What is our comp plan? Well, let me get into that a little bit, because if you have your paper, I want you to write down the numbers 1 through 6. Okay, 1 through 6, ladies and gentlemen, write that down. Leave yourself a line in between if you want. Okay, and I also want you to write up top, I want you to write 50/50/50, right? And I'll tell you what that means here in a moment. But guys, we get paid 6 different ways. 5 of them is monetary, and 1 of them, ladies and gentlemen, is a feeling. I'll tell you what that is here in a moment, right? So the first way that we get paid, guys, if we just gave you this one way, it would trump every way that you've been getting paid on your job, right? Because you can set your own budget. You can make what you want to make by simply retailing product. And guess what? If you're like me, you may be saying, I hate to sell things. I would rather give something to somebody than sell it to them, right? Why? Because I believe in return on investment. I believe in planting seeds. So for those retailers out there, they're saying, Nate, you're crazy. I'm going to sell this product and make money. I said, and you absolutely should, right? Retail is amazing because it's the first 50, right? That means we have profit sharing here. Every time you drive somebody to or hand out your business card or tell somebody about your state-of-the-art e-commerce website that you get here at TLC, guys, with a front office that meets your customers and a back office to actually manage your business, all the numbers, bells, and whistles. When you send your customers to the front office, they purchase a product, you get 50%. That's it. You get 50% in your pocket for whatever they purchase, all right? So, guys, that's amazing all in itself. But guess what? The cherry on top of that cake, guys, is that we have daily pay here. Every single day you sell a product today on your website, tomorrow you get paid for it, right? Daily pay. There is no catch to that. You get paid tomorrow for what you do today, right? So I've given you the website that you drive people to, right? And I haven't given you the main component to what this really does to help people make ends meet, guys. I can remember grabbing these products and getting them in our possession and absolutely selling these products to what we call hand to hand. That creates cash on demand, cash and carry. This is real life money that you grab, you get from people, and it helps you take care of real life stuff right now. So we even brought in daily pay, which now you're getting your money even a little faster, right? So the fastest way is the hand to hand. The fastest way, second fastest way, guys, is daily pay. So we got all of those avenues covered. And I could stop there. If I stop there, you guys are like, Nate, that is amazing. And I can tell you guys that's how we made the ends meet when we were broke. That's how we made the ends meet. We would just sell this pack of tea. Told everybody about it, what it was doing. Pam jumping on the scale. I'm like, look, my love handles are gone. And guess what? People are like, I want it too, because everybody in the free world wants to do what? Everybody wants to get closer to God, and everybody wants to be rich, and everybody wants to actually lose weight. Some way, shape, form, or fashion. If you want to lose weight, you want to feel better, right? We got you covered. So retail is amazing. So the second way that we get paid, ladies and gentlemen, is a fast start bonus. Now, I have some very high speed, life changers out here that jump on and they do presentations just like I'm doing right now, and they outline the company, the products, and the compensation plan every single day. So as you invite people to hear more about TLC, right, that means that they're exposed to the business, and every time they say, you know what, this is a no-brainer. I need to start me a home-based business. I need to make some money while I'm sitting at home. Extra money is always great. And they say, yes, that means you get 50% of whatever product they purchase. I don't care what it is. If they purchase all of these products, guys, they purchase a kit, you get 50% of that kit. All right, simple, right? I told you this was super simple. So think about that's 250s that I gave you guys. That's profit sharing. Now I want you to think about the most powerful way that we can be paid in this industry, right? And this is called residual income, right? If you really think about residual income, most of us never thought that we could really tap into it, because residual income, guys, is that thing that we feel eludes us. So what is residual income here at TLC? All you need is two people, right? Bring two people into this business and it unlocks 10 to 25% onto your compensation plan, right? Onto the hybrid binary commissions. So that simply means you bring in two people, one on your left, one on your right. And as you teach them to duplicate that process, you can see those numbers are going to actually increase, right? And you probably only know the two people, right? I'm not limiting you to two, but I'm telling you to open that up. You only need two, okay? So I want you guys to really, really understand this, because it's not just your efforts. And I think that's what people are missing in life. They go through life thinking, you know what, I can do this all by myself. And the reality is no millionaire, no multimillionaire, no billionaire ever built anything by themselves. It always takes a team. So what we foster here, what we promote is a team atmosphere. So that means together, everyone achieves more. That's why this is the most powerful way that we can be paid in this industry, because it's not just your efforts. So as you're moving down and you're building, you know, this company takes a snapshot every Thursday at midnight and they see where those legs are. If you got a leg over here and this leg is at 5,000, this leg is at 10,000, it's going to take that 5,000 guys and it's going to match it over here to this leg, right? And that 5,000 that you get rolls, that wasn't used, rolls back over to the top, but you start at 10% of whatever you and your team created, which is that 5,000, which matches out, right? So guys, you can do that. And I'm using low numbers because things can happen very, very quickly if you do this the right way, if you follow the instruction, the blueprint, right? Very simple, right? I want to say it's simple, but it's not simple because you can lead a horse to water sometimes, but you can't make them drink, right? So I want you guys to understand that. So that's the third way that we get paid. But here's the catch to the third way. And I'm going to give this presentation the catch that all of the naysayers always chime into these type things. And they say, I know it's going to be a catch. On this one way that we get paid, you can only make up to $20,000 a week. Okay. And I thought that was bananas until we started doing it, until I noticed other people doing it, until I noticed other, I'm like, oh my gosh, people are actually making this money weekly. So I see why they put a cap on it, right? $20,000 a week is the max you can make on this one way of pay. Do all you want to do retail, right? Do all you want to do fast start bonus. That's a one-time bonus for each person. Do all you want to do on that, fine, right? So guys, I've given you 3 ways to pay. One is the most powerful way we pay in this industry. So let me give you the 4th way. The 4th way, guys, is what we call the check match bonus. And I have to put it that way. The check match bonus, because the check match bonus is amazing, guys, because I just talked about the most powerful way that we get paid, right? We ball that thing up, right? And we got this powerful nucleus, right? So we're helping people over here actually make money. And as you help them make money, as you help them show 2 get 2 get 2, as you help them, every time they get paid and you personally enroll them into the business, you get a 50% check match on whatever they bring in on that hybrid binary commissions. They still get their money, right? We're not messing with theirs. But for you, because you introduced them to the business, you get a 50% bonus, right? I love that part. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh, this is amazing. This company really wants us to make money, right? And I thought it was the best it could get. And then we went down to the 2nd level. I heard, right? And then we tapped into the fact that if you got a person that is here that you brought in, right? And then they bring somebody in that you probably don't even know, you're going to get up to a 50% 50% check match bonus on them as well. So let's tally this thing up because I don't want to lose anybody in this, okay? The 1st level, your personals, are a bona fide 50%. The people that they bring in, guys, that's 10 to 50%. And as you roll through the ranks, that number increases, okay? So you have the opportunity to get a 100% check match just 2 generations deep into your organization. Guys, I love that because you're going to be hard pressed to find anybody else in this industry with a compensation plan that actually pays that out, right? Now, you may find some people that say they do, right? But you have to really see if they really do, right? But I'm telling you right now, guys, we actually pay out that money. So let's talk about the 5th way we get paid, which is the lifestyle bonus. The lifestyle bonus is awesome because it's a bonus, free and clear, whatever you want to do with it, ladies and gentlemen. It's your money. Once you hit the rank of national director, you get a $1,500 monthly bonus. You don't have to buy anything specific, nothing mandated by TLC, guys. It's your money. Here's what I love. I love that we've got this initiative here called Project 20K, right? Impact 20K, guys. We're able to impact the lives of 20,000 people around the world in this year, 2020, right? And as we're doing that, guys, we're doing it through these amazing products that we have. And we love even our CBD line so much because everybody in the free world now is looking and trying to get something. They got everything with CBD in it now, right? So we tapped into that industry. So we understand that this is really a CBDetox explosion because we're loving the products that we have that are attached to that industry. We understand that this is the industry that you want to be in right now, right? You want to be in down the road because now you're positioning yourself, right? Your timing is right and you're positioning yourself. Now put all of this together. The company that cares and wants you to make money. the products that actually work, the compensation plan that actually pays. I don't have to sell you anything, right? Proof is in the pudding. Put all of this together. Once you wrap all of this up and put it in that nice little ball, guys, guess what? You're going to feel the effects of all of this, right? And that's the sixth way we get paid. You'll feel it. I promise you. If you do the things that you're told to do, right, and you build this through the blueprint, you take the products as they are instructed to be taken, right? You change your quality of life physically. You're going to start to feel sexy physically. You feel better. You're going to do better. So you're going to want to build a home-based business. For those of you that understand timing and positioning, you know anything about this industry, and you're really, really super smart, you're going to say, I want to build a better body, I want to get healthier, and I want to build a business, because if I get in now, if I say yes tonight, that means I lock my spot in here. If I say yes 3 days from now, I may lock a spot in here. And I could have been benefiting from this person's volume, right, instead of them benefiting from my volume. But now it's switched and they're benefiting from your volume, right? So timing and positioning is everything, guys. So we have to understand how this thing really works. And I love the guys use the term, because we always do it. People have done it historically in life. We just got to make a decision not to do it, right? Which is, don't be poor. Don't be poor, which means passing over opportunities repeatedly. They come left and right, but we decide, that's not it. That's not it. And guess what? You may not have felt that. And then here's the other thing. If you don't feel anything that I just said to you tonight, if none of it really, really piqued your interest, then maybe this isn't for you either, right? I'm talking to the people that are sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? You want something new. You want something different in life. So you're asking me now, Nate, how do I actually get started? Simple. All you have to do is grab some products. Whoever invited you to this call, just tell them, hey, I'm ready to get started. One word, yes, I'm ready to get started. And here's how you get started. My suggestions, guys, you block in yourself one of these kits, okay? I'm giving you guys a great kit to start with. You can take the Instant Tea, you can take the NRG and the NutriBurst, which I believe is the trifecta. You can put that with the original guy if you want, right? Right? You can put this together as the original package, guys, and you can get you a kit, right? Get yourself started with the kit today, and guess what? You're going to be well on your way, at least getting started. For those of you that are entrepreneurs, I just told you what you need to do to get started, right? But for those of you that are super entrepreneurs and you really understand how this thing works and you want the most out of it, your mind is saying, how much money can I free up to get as many products as I can so that I can have cash on demand? I got products that I can actually supply that need with, and you get it. You understand it. I'm not selling you anything. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm telling you guys what I know works, right? So that's how you get your business started. For all of you that are on the line and you're excited about being customers, we welcome the opportunity to actually bring you into the TLC Life Changer family, guys, and actually have you as one of our customers. And you can get all the benefits from these amazing products that we have, right? For those of you that are saying, you know what, I think I want to be just a life changer. I'm telling you right now, you can't just be a life changer without experiencing the products. The passion will not be there, okay? So that means you got to be a customer, right? You got to take these products and you can be a life changer. That's the prereq, right? That's the prereq. I'm not going to tell you anything to lead you wrong. I'm just telling you right now, you got to feel it. You got to take the products. The products work. It's nothing wrong. You know, it's nothing worse than a person that comes up and they're trying to sell you something or tell you about something that they don't use. It's like a Chevy car salesman trying to sell you a Lexus. It's not going to work. So if you want to know the plan, guys, that's the plan, all right? Become a customer, get the products, tell them I want to get myself started. Let me lock in my position, guys. And from there, you're well on your way, guys, to seeing everybody on the beaches of the world, guys, and meeting everybody at the top, because guess what? The bottom is way, way too crowded, guys. Average has a system. Don't be a part of that system, guys. Let's be above average. God bless you guys, man. Thank you for being a part of this. Hopefully something was said that gets you to say yes tonight. If not, guys, jump on this same broadcast tomorrow night. Impact 20K is in full effect. We'd love to help impact your life. God bless y'all.